Meet J.D. Vance, America's next vice president.
Let's go, J.D.!
He's inexperienced, opportunistic, and very clever. Trump's decision to pick him was a signal of intent to reshape his party and America. That could be bad for Americans, for the rest of the world, and especially for Ukraine.
I don't really care what happens to Ukraine one way or another.
But how did a one-time liberal darling and Trump critic become his right-hand man? Vance rose to prominence in 2016 with a beautifully written memoir, Hillbilly Elegy, which used his own difficult upbringing to explain to liberals how America's white working class could vote for Trump. Vance had served as a Marine in Iraq before graduating from Yale Law School. He then briefly became a venture capitalist in Silicon Valley and was mentored by conservative billionaire Peter Thiel, who backed him for the Senate. In 2023, at the age of just 38, Vance became a senator for Ohio. In 2016, he was an outspoken critic of Trump.
I'm a never Trump guy. I never liked him.
Now he's one of his most ardent defenders.
I was wrong about Donald Trump. I didn't think he was going to be a good president, Brett. He was a great president.
And a central figure in laying the intellectual foundations of the MAGA movement.
The American people need people who put the interests of their own citizens first, of our own citizens first, and that's what this entire movement is all about.
His contempt for Washington's elite and its supposed failure to deliver for the working class frames his worldview. He is also a staunch isolationist. He wants to keep out foreign workers and foreign goods, and to keep America out of most foreign entanglements.
There are people who would cut Social Security, throw our grandparents into poverty. Why? So that one of Zelensky's ministers can buy a bigger yacht? Kiss my ass, Steve. It's not happening.
He has criticized Europe's reliance on American military aid and played a central role in efforts to cut off assistance to Ukraine.
What's in America's best interest is to accept Ukraine is going to have to cede some territory to the Russians, and we need to bring this war to a close.
Vance would prefer to pivot America's attention towards China instead, which he sees as an existential threat to America and its economy. Domestically, he is a fierce critic of immigration, which he claims has pulled down the wages of the working class. Vance has proven to be a disciplined and loyal campaigner for Trump. Since joining the presidential ticket, he's given nearly 150 interviews and defended Trump's most extreme positions, learning quickly from his boss how to bend the truth and never back down. Vance spread a baseless claim that Haitian immigrants were eating pets in Springfield, Ohio.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in, they're eating the cats.
And he's been derogatory towards women.
Look, if you're a miserable cat lady, you should not force your misery on the rest of the country.
We're going to take out the trash in Washington, D.C., and the trash's name is Kamala Harris.
More Americans view him unfavorably than favorably. Nevertheless, Trump is the oldest man ever elected as president, and he has now crowned an heir to the MAGA movement. Though he's fairly new in Washington, J.D. Vance could shape America for years to come.